Hello, this is Carmen Davenport, and you have tuned in to Get the Bag Business Assets and Gains, where we talk to local businesses about their challenges during their journey and their successes. Today, we have with us owner and co owner of Get Got Tips in the building, Stephanie and Dwayne Gibson.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's
How's it
going well.
I'm
It's
glad y'all
going
stopped
well.
by to see us today.
We appreciate
Me
y'all
too.
inviting us.
Well, before we dig in, I always like to talk about the person or people, in your case, behind the product or service. So, tell us a little bit about Gib and Stephanie.
The co-worker is a great asset to my business, to the business, to my life in the business. We're working things out as far as working together as husband and wife, which is really, really challenging. But the,
And
suc
rewarding too.
the success of the business, smooths it out at the end of the day. We have to figure out how to work out the marriage more than we're working out the business because we're spending so much time with the business. If she has a job other than the business, then I work her to death with the business. So it's kind of hard for her to be the complete wife at the moment. So that's
Okay.
why I say that.
And I think we should come back and touch a little bit on that because I think there's a lot of businesses out there where you have family business, husband and wife business, kids, different things like that. And I think we should touch on that at some point as we go along. How did Give God Tips get started?
The actual name Gip Got Tips was just, come about as like a slogan. But I've been barbecuing and hustling food for 30 years.
Wow.
A lot of people say you should stick with it. I to a detriment, I stuck with it. It was, thanks to Black Dollar and Carmen coming through when she did, I really was at a crossroad where there was, it was time to stop this. My wife was as tired, she was tired of me dreaming and it's not coming true. I was ready to commit to just being a committed person to her instead of just trying to follow my dreams. But it worked out. God works mysteriously, God works individually, and he, just placed his good hands on me and it worked out, And like I say, my wife has been diligent through the process.
Stephanie, so I hear Gibbs saying, "Hey, I was a dreamer, and my wife she was like, look here, look here,
Got
bruh."
Tips got started. Like I say, I know I got off track with that, but my wife was, she just was patient. I wouldn't even say that. My wife really had given up on the thought because it wasn't working. I was the sandwich man for years. I would, she would even help me with that, but I wasn't consistent with that. It was just different things that she's like, you could keep doing this and keep doing that. But me being the dreamer, me being the entrepreneur, I just wanted to do something. So I kept trying so many different things. And my buddy was like, we started a construction company together, and right now he's stuck with the construction. And he told me, dude, quit doing floors and little odd jobs for me. Just stick with the barbecue. And I did. And, despite everything else, his business is successful because he stuck with the construction. I could claim success because I stuck with the barbecue. And that's it. For years, it was, barbecue on the weekends or hustle a little bit. I was making good money, but I wasn't consistent with it. So now it was like I was able to bring honey in and be consistent with the product because she was helping me out and I was able to bring out the same product every single time. Because I had consistency is the only way the business will succeed. You have to give the same product every single time. A lot of people take that for granted. I mean, when you go to White Castle, when you go to McDonald's, when you go to some of these chains, you go, even though you might not get it, you anticipating it. You want what's on that drive-through menu. Before you open your bag, it's in there.
And you want it to taste the
And you
same
want it
way
to
it
be
tasted the last time you had it.
consistency is with any product, whether it's food, whether it's something you can touch, whether it's something you need, you want that same printer ink the same time. When you go get that printer ink, I'm going to get this color. It has to be the same. It's the only way you're going to succeed in business is being super consistent.
So Stephanie, how has supporting that dream past the give up phase, right? How was that for you? Like, oh my goodness, I'm kind of tired. But now, what's different? How is that being like moving over that particular hump?
I love entrepreneurs. You guys make the world go round. I swear it. We wouldn't be in different spaces, different places if it wasn't for entrepreneurs. I'm the type of person that I'm structured. It has to be 1, 2, 3. When I get up in the morning, this is my routine. As far as branching out and doing your own thing, I'm always afraid of that. I'm used to a 9 to 5 because in 2 weeks I want to check the drop. When it's this entrepreneur, when you're in this
I
entrepreneur
want to check
phase,
every day. I want to check every
you got to me. I feel like everybody's always chasing. You're always chasing customers. You're chasing money in a way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's not consistent and it's not steady income. So that was my thing, more so just being a steady income coming in, especially when you got your husband and he's the provider.
Yeah.
So when the pandemic came, I was like, you know what? He was working at the Conrad. He got consistent. He went to the Conrad. He just went back in the kitchen and started working a 9 to 5. That's fine. But when you got an entrepreneur, that's not their passion.
Yeah.
I hated
I mean,
every
you're kind
minute
of killing
working.
them. You're killing them softly, right?
Yeah.
Because they're having to just do that 9 to 5 thing, and you're just following somebody else's rules. Not saying that you're not as an entrepreneur, but you know what I'm saying? It's just different. So when the pandemic came, I was like, you know what? Just do it.
Yeah.
If you get consistent at it and you just do it, I got your back. I'm there.
I love that. And I think that's important for people out there who have husband and wife businesses to understand that support system is
It's the only way.
really
But
important.
I do tell people, like, if you got a mate, or it might be your family, it might be a mate, somebody keep a 9 to 5.
Yeah. Well, so
somebody
you
keep
might
a
get
9 to 5.
lucky and you get a loan or get money in the beginning, but most of the time, somebody has to be consistent with paying the household bills. Because that, along with, starting a new business and having that overhead, it could cause a lot of problems if you're not ready for it.
A lot of rift if you don't have.
We got lucky because the
somebody.
community supported us so well that, the business was providing for itself. Because even as of late, going into our 5th year, we just got financing last year or even earlier this year.
Wow.
So, with that being, an achievement for us, it was really the only way we're even here today smiling, because without financing, we're at wit's end. Everybody, oh, y'all been at the Patriots, y'all been on TV, we've been broke. But we've been working. I mean, we put money back into our business. We buy our equipment, we buy everything. We got a food truck, we're working. We are working, but we can't miss. Everybody say they're never open. Yeah, we are. We just can't open the door because we're working at other catering events. We have a catering business also. So when the door is not open because we're providing service for another group of people, not because we're just shutting the door down. We would love that door to be open every single day.
Right.
We're working towards that, but I'm just one man and she's one woman, and we are mom and pop store. You hear me? If the store is open, I'm there first, she's there second, and then we're there together. It's nobody else other than our few family members that come in at part-time at best. I'm talking to y'all, part-time at best. But we love them and we appreciate them, but that's all we have. Yeah. So it's like, when it's time for me to take a break, lay it down.
Okay. Yeah. Edna Martin Christian Center presents the 2025 Entrepreneurship Showcase, May 10th from 11 to 4 at the Frederick Douglass Park Family Center, 1616 East 25th Street. Multiple vendors selling products and services, food, fun, music, and networking. Did I mention free? Yes, it's free for the entire family. So come out and support May 10th from 11 to 4 at the Frederick Douglass Park Family Center. Sponsored by IAAQLI. Everybody knows Gib Got Tips. Let me just go ahead and put that out there. Everybody knows. If you haven't had it, you've heard of it. Gib Got Tips. So how important is networking to your business, and what are some of the strategies that you use to network with the community?
First of all, marketing. Marketing is key. We advertise on Black Dollar. That was our first. We didn't have money when we started off, right? We didn't have marketing dollars. People like, put marketing money to the side. What marketing money?
I was so
You got
surprised
you got
when you
social
said you wanted to
media.
come and do a video.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Come on through here. Let me
Through.
dust some rocks out the way so she can get in here.
We got social media, so that was free,
Yeah.
right? We started doing that, and then we're also like in the Black Dollar directory, and that drives
Black Dollar Connect.
connect. No, the Black Dollar
Black Dollar in the
Directory
directory.
too, yeah.
Yeah, so it drives people, to our
People
website.
still say, I seen you on Black Dollar.
And just yesterday, like we went out, we did an event yesterday with the food truck, and we went out, and two people came out. And it's like, we always see you guys on Black Dollar. We
Wow.
always wanted to taste you, so we always wanted to try your food. I was like, well, here we are.
Okay.
So that helped out, and then even with the networking, we go to a lot of events.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the networking events that different organization holds, Urban League, Indie Black Chamber, you guys held events, and getting in there and networking with other businesses.
Just being seen.
It's a great thing.
Right.
Get out there and be seen.
And we have given away a lot of free food.
Yeah.
A lot of entrepreneurs don't believe that everybody feels like this is my product and you got to pay for it. A lot
I
of
love
times
it.
in the beginning,
If someone's never tried my food,
you got
please
to give it
come
away for somebody
and get
to
a free
try it.
sample. You can come inside of Gib Got Tips and taste the food if you like. I'm not giving you a whole bunch, but I'll let you taste it. I'm just being straight up. A taste is a taste.
So what are, I know that you're in a storefront now, right? What are your future goals for Gib Got Tips? What, like, looking ahead the next 5 years?
Woo.
What's Gib Got Tip got up their sleeve?
First, let me say this, and then I'm going to answer. We do have a brick and mortar, people. You don't have to follow our food truck. You don't have to wait for the food truck to come out, because there's a lot of times you guys say we were closed. We do have a brick and mortar located on 2073 North Emerson.
46218. Well, future goals in my heart, I'm still a dreamer. I know I have a storefront and a food truck. I want another food truck. I want as many food trucks as we can handle. The next step is one more. I would love to be able to service each side of town, so that would be more than 1 or 2 food trucks. But the next 5 years, I would like to have 4 food trucks.
Wow.
And I would like to have a standalone building on my lot at 21st and Linwood.
Okay.
I would like other people to be working for Gib Got Tips, and I also would like to be licensing Gib Got Tips where, I could allow other entrepreneurs to buy into Gib Got Tips.
Okay.
And starting soon, I keep wanting to put a specific date on it. Gib Ships Tips is coming next.
Okay.
So we will be selling
I like that.
tips online, which will include our smoked, a lot of different, a few other items, but rib tips and chicken tips for sure online. Gib Ships Tips.
Gib Ships Tips. Say that fast.
Gib Ships Tips. Gib Ships Tips. Gib Ships Tips. So that's what's next. So in the next 7 years, because I'm 53, I want to retire at 60.
Okay.
And hopefully, honey and I will get in the RV and just ride. She'll probably still work, but I will not.
And just still
So
keep
that's
the
the
food,
7-year goal. So
keep
in
the
5
food
years,
trucks.
yes. I mean, I would like for things to be working. I would really like for things to be working. If not, in 7 years when I'm 60, I will sell the business or hopefully it working itself, But in 5 years, we'll be working good. So then I'll count down for that 58, 59, 60. Then we'll see. But hopefully by 60 years old, I can retire.
Okay. So you'll have the food trucks, the standalone.
Gib
Brick
Ships
and
Tips
mortar.
hopefully will allow me to retire. I hope that works out where a lot of people outside of Indianapolis can get the food too.
Okay. I like that. I really like that.
So even at 60 years old, I could still do that. Just opening and working that barbecue business the way that we do, I would like to not do that at 60 and just only ship tips.
Because there's a lot of people that come in town and they come see you guys, right? They're not from here. They come in town.
And they tell us, if you can send it to us, I wouldn't have drove for it. I know. And I do have some people that I do ship tips to, but I just I haven't, made it a business yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Get the process.
I'm motivated by it because it's accepted already. You know what I mean? I'm motivated by it because we're already doing it. So it's not like something I'm going to just reinvent. I'm just going to extend what I'm already doing and making it a process.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not just the food truck. You have the brick and mortar. You have the food truck with the intent to expand both, right?
Yes. Well, not so much the business, only in just having the business be able to service those food trucks and our customers too. I mean, the immediate expansion is that food truck and more hours. Honey said we got to stay open more. So I'm trying to just stay open more,
Okay.
which will include a lunch hour soon. And then that'll allow us to do, the food truck. So the food truck and then more hours inside the building
Because
is
if people
the
don't
job.
know, the running joke with Give Got Tips.
They're never
They are
open.
never open. You guys should rename yourself. Give Got Closed.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
if I work anymore, y'all might not have a Give Got Tip. So I don't know what y'all said. The door it needs to be open more, and we are going to focus on the customer complaint. And that's the biggest complaint we have, that we're not open enough. So that's a great thing. So people want more of us, so we're going to try to provide more.
And I think that's good because a lot of times people don't like reviews or don't like the criticism, but I think that those things are important to help you improve your business, your service, and it provides some sustainability if you take into
We won't
consideration
know
what your customers
if they
want.
don't tell us. Yeah, we have to listen. She listens 110%. I'm like, okay. Of course I hear it, but it's like, consistency is my thing. It's like if you complain about the food, then I'm all ears. And you complain about the hours and different stuff, I push that over to Honey. I'm just trying to make sure this food is right. So then she'll tell me, Honey, we got to work on this and work on that. But the initial complaint about food, if I don't hear it, I don't worry so much.
Yeah.
I give it to Honey, then she'll tell me the other things to worry about. If it's not a food complaint, I don't take it to heart.
Okay.
She'll take it to heart because she handles everything else.
So she's HR.
She's HR.
Yeah, I got you.
HNHR.
I got you.
You're the HNIGIHR. You Chevy HHR.
So
it's a couple of short-term things that we're trying to do. Just a lot of people ask for like a loyalty program. So
Yeah.
I think that's necessary. Yeah, people feel a little closer to you when they feel like, dang, I done spent it 52 times. We'll give you something for that.
And we're working on coming out with a seasoning.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Short term.
What
is it called?
what kind of seasoning? What's
Go
it
ahead,
called?
give me your name.
I ain't going to even
not
tell
gonna
them
change
right
it.
now. It's the GIP sprinkle. Ooh, the
the Gib
GIP
sprinkle?
barbecue sprinkle.
Okay.
Ooh.
So is it a seasoning
It's
or
the
is it a
seasoning.
rub?
We put that seasoning on everything.
That's what we use.
on the chicken, on the
Did you hear me,
on our
Carmen?
chicken, on all of our meats.
Okay.
In our baked beans, in our potato salad, in our chicken salad, it's the seasoning for the shop.
Okay.
You'll feel like you a Gib Got Tips girl when you get some of that. I'm gonna let you taste. You think you a cook. I'm gonna see if Dale do something. I'm gonna give him a little bit. Let him bring it home. You don't even know what it is.
Just to make sure everybody knows how to get in touch with Gib Got Tips, tell the people all the different ways they can get in touch with you. Give us the website, all of that.
Do not call her direct on her phone. She won't answer unless it's Carmen. But what I'm saying to you, gibgottips.com is the best way to order your food. If you want to order by calling, you have to text your order to the number 317-258-1447.
Website
Text
or call.
your
Text.
order to that number. Don't call expecting an immediate response or expecting a response. You might not get it. Sometimes they answer, most of the time they answer the phone. But if you text it, you're in. If you call, you're taking a chance.
But we tell people and people, a lot of questions is always can we walk in? Yes, you can walk in.
And
You can walk into in the storefront. You can walk into the front door. We do for small orders. If we ask if you guys are ordering pan orders, multiple pans, we ask that you guys do that online because what that ends up doing is helping us provide enough food for the walk-ins. So we always set some food aside for people to just stop by. And people ask that, can we just stop by and walk into the store and order? Yeah, you can. We're not going to always, when we first open up, we have everything on the menu. But about the time we're into that 3 to 4 hours, we might have limited. So just to make sure you get what you want, you can order online. But if not, just take a chance. You can walk in.
And we're just a small situation. We're still a small business. So we try to accommodate as much as possible. Some days we sell out in 2 hours, everything. Then some days we won't sell out. We'll have plenty of baked beans and potato salad left. You gotta come and check, you know.
I was gonna say before we get out of here, I wanted you to just let everybody know what's on the menu.
Consistently, what's on the menu? You got rib tips, chicken tips, smoky fried wings, potato salad, baked beans, green beans, and chicken salad, and golden French fries. Always, we have that when you come in until it runs out. A lot of times I tell people, if you want chicken tips, it's crazy. They sell out fast. I make a lot of rib tips all the time. Sometimes the chicken will sell out, and sometimes the chicken doesn't. I make the same amount every day. Sometimes it goes fast, sometimes it's left over. You know, we take the hit and miss just like the customer. Sometimes y'all come in, we don't have it. Sometimes y'all come in, we have it and y'all don't want it. So, you know, we working together, you know, we hit and miss, you know, but believe me, we're working on being more consistent this year because we listen to every single customer out there. When you review us, we will listen and we'll try to make improvements because it's not about the mistake. It's not about not having what you want. It's about having it the next time, improving the mistake the next time. If we make a mistake, I bet you it won't happen again.
Okay.
So that's what we do. We like to make the mistake better.
So we do have whole chickens and we do have slabs.
Yes.
But we ask, you have to order that the day before. So you can't walk in and just get a slab of ribs.
Okay.
Because our goal is to make sure that the food is
That
fresh.
is fresh. I don't want to give you a slab I had left over from yesterday
And
because I've been to
we don't have
places.
leftovers.
We don't do day old food. So if it's gone that day, I'll see you tomorrow. That's all I can say. And that's no disrespect. That's just so you can have a good product the same day. When we go to McDonald's, honey still wants a fresh filet of fish. I don't know if they do it all the time, but she asks. I like to feel like when somebody asks for fresh food, they know that's the only thing I have.
You heard it here. You know how to get in touch with Gib Got Tips. And before we get out of here, can you give us the website and phone number one more time?
www.gibgottips.com, 317-258-1447.
And this is Carmen Davenport from Black Dollar Indie, and you have tuned in to Get the Bag, Business Assets and Gains. Next time, tell us what's in your bag.